by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FBSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. A lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big man has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. Pass to Illich. Can't hit from in close. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Illich. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
How to defend the shot of Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
MP outside. First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside for Illich. Illich missing again.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And a Chauvet missing. Empty outside. Pass to Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
Crafty decision by MP, using the pick and roll to create for another teammate.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Zadirko, and MP gets it to go.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Nanterre trailing here. Outside Chauvet. Marchand outside. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Pass to MP. Outside Illich. Back to MP. Tries a three. Marchand with the rebound. The basket good off the assist from Peltier.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Nice shot by Illich.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Illich's experience really helps him in these sets.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Tries again. One there. And the shot counts. He's back. Here's FC basket. All time. And Nanterre making a change here. And Nanterre has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Bleu. Lambert. Monsieur defending. Inside. And the basket by Girard. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Illich drops in the layup for two.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Outside for Marks. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Paris. For three, Illich gets it to go from downtown.
Well, despite his age, Bogdan Illich can still put up big scoring nights and lead this Paris FC basket squad night in and night out.
Three-pointer Chauvet. And Illich pulls it down.
He can sometimes, hit that deep three. But on the whole, it's not a very well-advised shot.
No, even for him and even for me, that's just too far out.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt, Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Now here's MP. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Here's Marks. Chauvet, covered by MP. 6 to shoot. Over MP. Here's Girard. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
Great job getting the ball to the right guy there. Chauvet showing what a good facilitator he can be.
To the wing on the left. MP outside. Screen by Illich. And here's MP from the arc.
Down low.
A kick out to Chauvet.
That three off the mark.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
The three-pointer off the mark.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Here's Gerard.
He's got 9.
And that one's good. Marks.
Knocking it down from outside. Great work by Marks, stretching out the floor.
MP with it. And Marks picks him up defensively. Back to MP. Portier. Pass to MP. Shoots. That one doesn't go either for MP.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
Yeah, he's got to use his head. That was a terrible choice.
Low probability.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 8.
And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Outside.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Dumont with the steal. MP outside. Another three for Paris.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Pass to Peltier. Screen by Lambert. Back to Peltier.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Steerco outside. MP.
No good on the triple.
Now here's Chauvet. Covered by MP. Outside Marks.
From the arc.
Harris grabs the miss. And here's Ahern behind the arc. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Pass to Lambert.
Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Nanterre with the ball.
Trailing by 17.
Chauvet with it. MP's there.
Missed it from 7 feet out. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too. Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Outside Chauvet.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
MP on the wing.
From outside the arc.
Another three for Paris.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Peltier outside. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Here's MP for three.